Hello and welcome to Awaz News. I'm Kubra Ali and I'll be taking you through big news across Canada.
Hamilton police want to put up a reward to find remains of missing mother of two. Rising interest rates a factor as new home sales dip in GTA build. Stabbing near Young Dundas Square leaves one male injured, police. Vehicle slams through exterior wall of elementary school, ends up in library. Thieves make off with $1 million worth of luxury vehicles from downtown Toronto dealership. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau could shuffle cabinet this week, sources. Police identify man killed in Greektown shooting on Sunday.
These were the headlines and let's jump right into the details.
A 29-year-old has been identified as the victim of a deadly shooting in Greektown early Sunday morning, Toronto police say. In a news release issued Monday, police said 29-year-old Shamar Powell Flowers was killed after gunshots rang out near Danforth and Carlo Avenues at around 3:30 a.m. on Sunday. According to police, there was an altercation in the area involving several people and when a firearm was discharged. Powell Flowers was struck by a projectile. Paramedics and police rushed to the scene and the victim was transported to hospital but died a short term later. Investigators are asking anyone who was driving in the area between 3:15 a.m. and 3:45 a.m. on the morning of the shooting to contact police if they have dash camera footage. Toronto police are also urging anyone else with video surveillance footage to contact investigators. Sunday's shooting came just hours after a memorial was held to mark the 5th anniversary of the deadly Danforth shooting, which claimed the lives of 10-year-old Juliana Kozis and 18-year-old Reese Fallon. The memorial was held at Wicklow Park, just down the street from the scene of the homicide on Sunday. Although new home sales in Greater Toronto Area were up in June, the Building Industry and Land Development Association BUILD says sales have dipped significantly below the 10-year average. According to BUILD, there were 2,526 new home sales in GTA in June, up 32% from last June, but 30% below the 10-year average. There's no doubt that the recent escalation in interest rates is pushing some prospective new home buyers to the sidelines, Dave Wilkes, the president and CEO of BUILD, said in a written statement, in an effort to curb inflation, which peaked at 8.1%. Last year, the Bank of Canada introduced a series of interest rates hikes beginning in March 2022. Early this month, the central bank raised its key interest rate again by 25 basis points, bringing the benchmark rate to 5%. According to BUILD, condo apartments, including low, medium, and high-rise buildings, stacked townhouses, and loft units account for 1,957 units sold last month. That is an 11% increase from June 2022, but a 21% decrease from the 10-year average. There were 569 single-family homes sold in June, up 256% from June 2022, but 49% below the 10-year average. One person was injured following a stabbing near Young Dundas Square this morning, Toronto police say. Officers were called to the area of Dundas and Victoria Streets shortly after 8 a.m. for reports of altercation between three males. Police said they arrived to find one male suffering from stab wounds. He was taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, according to investigators. Two suspects were seen fleeing the area on foot, police said, but no suspects' descriptions have been released. A federal cabinet shuffle of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's ministers could be coming this week. A cabinet shuffle could happen as soon as Wednesday, senior government sources told Awaz News on Monday. Prime Minister Trudeau is meeting with cabinet ministers today amid the possible shuffle, Awaz News confirmed. New video has surfaced showing the extensive damage caused by a vehicle that crashed through a brick wall at an elementary school in Goderich on Monday morning and ended up inside the building's library. Ontario Provincial Police say that the collision occurred at Goderich Public School at around 5:50 a.m. At this point, it is immediately not clear what led up to the collision. Upon arrival, emergency services discovered that a minivan had crashed through a brick wall on the east side of elementary school, causing an extensive damage to the library and an adjoining classroom. A news release notes, the involved vehicle has since been removed and repairs to the school are being arranged. The video footage released by police shows a dark-colored vehicle inside an adjoining classroom attached to the library. The images suggest that the vehicle went through the library and only came to a stop shortly after bursting through another wall, separating the library from an adjoining classroom. A large field of debris consisting of bricks and drywall is also visible in the footage. Police say that the driver of the vehicle, a 17-year-old, did sustain non-life-threatening injuries in the crash and was taken to hospital for treatment. No additional injuries were reported. Police say that the investigation into collision is ongoing. Police in Hamilton are looking to put up a $20,000 reward to locate the remains of a missing mother of two who disappeared without a trace last year under suspicious circumstances. Investigators believe there are individuals with knowledge of what happened to Emily Bailey and the location of her remains. However, they may be hesitant to come forward given the groups responsible for the murder. A recommendation report within the agenda for the next Hamilton Police Services Board meeting reads: the investigation into the 23-year-old's disappearance started after she was first reported missing on January 10, 2022. Homicide detectives announced at a news conference in March of that year they had taken carriage of the investigation, citing evidence of foul play. She was last seen alive on January 1, 2022, according to police. Prior to her disappearance, Bailey had attended a New Year's Eve party on Weir Street North and then left an acquaintance's house the next day. Bailey's mother, Laura Bevan, told reporters at the time that her daughter always kept in contact. "This isn't like her, Bevan said. She is always with her family, always worried about her children." Based on the evidence, police said investigators believe Bailey was murdered and her body was disposed of at an unknown location. In the recommendation report, police said homicide investigators have exhausted many investigative avenues and only a limited number of people have come forward with the information about the suspect or suspects. Speaking to Awaz News on Monday, a spokesperson for Hamilton Police said investigators do not know where Bailey was killed, but they believe someone does. In the recommendation, Hamilton Police say a $20,000 reward may help generate new leads in the investigation, which may lead to an arrest and possible conviction. Toronto Police say they are looking for 3 suspects who walked into a high-end car dealership in downtown Toronto over the weekend and left with 3 luxury vehicles. Officers responded to a dealership in the area of Dundas Street East and Carroll Street, just east of DVP, around 3:40 p.m. on July 22nd. The vehicles that were taken include a black 2021 Rolls-Royce Dawn with no license plate, a black 2022 Bentley Bentayga with Ontario license plate CYAA 632, and a white 2020 Rolls-Royce Cullinan with Ontario license plate CXCY 439. Police did not say exactly how the thieves made off with the cars, nor did they provide an estimate for the stolen vehicles. However, the Dawn, a luxury convertible, is listed on auto trading sites for around $460,000. The SUV like Cullinan is listed for around $550,000, while the Bentley Bentayga can run from around $230,000 to $313,000, depending on exact model and options. The vehicles were last seen northbound on Carroll Street. Police have released images of the suspects and are asking anyone with information to contact investigators. Auto thefts in the city are up 38.5% compared to last year, according to data from Toronto Police, a bigger jump than any other major crime indicator.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Have a good night.